was like
that's what we know each other
It was
for.
like being on Clubhouse.
Hell nah.
He got pissed at me because I said that.
Far
I'm like, I
from
think you
being on
learned to be really
Clubhouse.
good at this whole Clubhouse thing
Why,
from
baby
hanging out in
days?
prison and all those years and just talking about fucking whatever. That really got you ready for sitting on Clubhouse talking about whatever.
Yeah, we've been knowing each other since we was kids, man.
Right, for sure. Okay, so Atlanta, you're out there. How's all that shit transpire?
That's just a little more confirmation of Wack being in the halls with me, based on me and T Money was roommates at the time. That's somebody who, if you really want to check that out, was a witness. T Money from Mansfield and your boy the White Baby. We was roommates in the halls of NY. Check it out. Part 1, YouTube. Back with y'all again, man. My bad. I have to get Gucci situated. My luck about to go to work. But Gooch, if you ever heard of T Money from Mansfield?
Yep.
You did time with him. How you know about T Money?
Shit. One of those brand names stuck out.
Dang, Rick.
When you a legend, shit,
Ed.
you know your name gonna ring bells and continue to linger in the air, even past your departure for whatever environment you are. You know what I'm saying?
It's coming from below.
So yeah, that's how I heard about him.
So now, I'm going to be honest. I'm not going to sit here because clout chasing is not what I want to do. So first and foremost, I want to do a disclaimer because I've told Gooch before and most of my closest team members that I won't go on this dude's show right here. Now, that's no disrespect to anybody that's been on there before. I respect a lot of individuals he's collaborated with. T-Rail, AD, them stand-up dudes. So I have no problem with the show, but I have a problem with his presentation, demeanor, and
Line of question.
you feel me? So I'm gonna change my stance and say I would go on his show to debate him on how I feel about him, and he can ask T Money about me, cause that was my roommate twice in the halls and in NY. And I was telling Gucci before this interview came out today, I was just telling him last night about T Money and his relationship with me, because this is going to be a 3-piece interview about T Money. So we'll get into how I met him on the streets after jail. But like I said, we was in Central when we initially met. And as he said, I'm going to drop the link to this in my details and you know where it's supposed to go, based on I'm a professional. I may not agree with his agenda or ideology, but I'm gonna still be professional and give the citation or the respect of I got this from his show. And I appreciate him making that content available, because T Money a real one. Not to take nothing away from Poke, Trey, none of y'all, nobody else that been on the show, but I know this dude. And I want to say, in my juvenile hall tenure, not YA, we got the YA, there was some more hand guides, as my boy Professor Mel would say. But in juvenile hall, this is one of the dudes Wack didn't bully. Now, I'm not going to say he's the only. Lil Stupid from Front Street, Lil B from Mafia, Clown from Athens, Bisco from Sinners, Be Real from Avenue, Robo from Blackstone. Now, see, Wack, what he did is, and now, no disrespect to the homie, but he would pick on the weaker individuals like he does now. But see, the thing is, me and Dayton Wack, Baby Wack, was the coolest. So I talked to Dayton about his big homie, like, why blood be on my head like this? And he explained to me that he takes these younger dudes to eliminate the weak from the strong and see how far they could be broken. And if he breaks you totally, you got to get out the card. That's where that comes from. Near life altering experiences. Near life altering experiences. Yo, I was just so pissed off. I stopped, walked about the walk from here. This park is the walk to the store where I had to go to Albertsons was about a 30-minute there and back. So I parked my car here. That's how pissed off I was. You feel me? But I'm gonna set the scene as I sit here at this park by myself about what just happened. Let me make sure I can see my car. We ain't in a bad neighborhood. I got faith. Ain't nothing gonna happen to it. You feel me? I'm serving God's purpose, so all shall be well, yo. But fill me out on this here, right? Go pick Gucci up from work. It's some kind of concert. I gotta take my boy back, so that's another reason why I didn't want to be upset and do something and not be able to get the homie to work. You feel me? My keyway. That's real love, homie. But the truth of the fact is, right, I got a Black Lives Matter on, but I'm gonna take this into account now that I've calmed down and taken this walk. I'm gonna actually go back to the spot of the infraction at the 7-Eleven, cause I like blanked out. But the homegirl Shelly and the homie Honcho from Hoover, Fire Deuce was right there, you feel me? So I'm gonna ask them, was I inappropriate in their store, and was I loud, or like did I make a scene on Inglewood? You feel me? I try to be quiet. Bless, I like walked up on him. He thought like this is what happened. I'm in the car banging. I'm bicking back being boo. So all his bitch ass see when he pull up with a little dime, this little dark skinned nigga, you feel me? You know that dark skin, light skin beef on the gang. So all he see on Inglewood when he roll up is that Inglewood, right? On the dead ass homies. He say, weirdos. Hey. By God, I'm humble. By the Creator, I've been blessed after taking life to still have life. So I cherish life. Even the life of stupid ass individuals like whoever this dumbass was at the damn 7-Eleven on Rochelle. No, that ain't Rochelle. Harmon. And across the street from UNLV, goddammit. I'm really dysfunctional about this situation because I was supposed to go do something for our folks, you feel me? Not only the blood culture, but the black culture, you heard me? But this son of a bitch called me a weirdo. He wasn't, I thought on Inglewood, he was from Weirdos, right? So I'm like, whoa, ransom, you feel me? And then I noticed his dress code, like it hit me, all-star hit me. This nigga got on all blue, his bitch got on blue, he's in a blue Impala, nigga, I'm so Black Lives Matter. Like, hold on, blood. I can't ever, whether somebody know, somebody don't know, all of that, never, that, and why we call that rank out on the dead homies. I'm gonna interview the 7-Eleven. This is part 1 of 2 of near tragic incident, because it almost ended bad for me and this dude, maybe even his broad, because the other homegirl was in there for feeling like blood. And he lucky Gucci wasn't with me. Gucci at the house knocked out and ate his steak and shrimp and potatoes and shit and went to sleep. But what offended me is, nigga, you a neighborhood nigga disrespecting me, homie, and yo, homie at my spot, I'm feeding him and taking blood to work. Nigga, yo, buster ass, fuck that, nigga. I hop out. M's. Calm, cool, collect. Let me put the camera on and let me put this bitch in my pocket just in case I kill this nigga. I got some kind of evidence to go along with all the witnesses. I told on girl Shelly, I might have to knock this nigga out in your store. You feel me? Could you come witness this? She came in there like, I say, you know, black. Like, as if she knew him, I would have tried to find a peaceful resolution before I go check him in front of his bitch, where most niggas would react hostilely, you feel me, on blood. Like, oh, this nigga ain't finna tell me what to do in front of my girl on the M gang. He had a bad one. If I was a negative homie still in the gang banger and not a gang member, like I explained to this nigga, I'd have bumped his broad in front of him, said, look at this dude and look at me, boo. You feel me? Cause she seen him get marked out. Cause this is exactly what happened when Shelly told me she didn't know, blood. Oh, Inglewood. Now, based on, I promise never to come on this channel and promote negativity. I'ma tell you what went through my head to prevent my blackoutness from becoming rage and an unrelentless, cause I ain't been asleep in 3 days like I said. So hear me on this. Y'all dudes on these exotic drugs, cause on Inglewood, I ain't on an illegal drug on the set. I ain't on no crystal, I ain't on no heroin, no powder, I ain't on no ecstasy, I ain't on none of that, you feel me? I'm trying to fight to get my kids back, so I can't be out there doing what I did when I was 15. No, I wasn't even, I was locked up when I was 15, but I guess I was doing that type of shit when I was 15 because I was doing it while incarcerated, you feel me? But the matter of the fact is, I ain't even asking where he was from. Because if he wasn't gangster enough to tell me, he was calling me a weirdo because he was a Drakeo fan on Inglewood. He ain't hard enough to represent that neighborhood thing right there with this Inglewood nigga with shit whacked out, tattoos on my mama, nigga. Blood, what you say to me? You calling me a weirdo? His girl walked away on ING. She like, oh shit. She went to the Slurpee machine and left blood over there with the hot dogs. He was over there with the hot dogs. I wanted to be like Snow Billy and slap him with one on Ingles. Hey, I'm upset, right? I'm upset at the fact that, let me see how to explain this, you feel me, on Inglewood. I'm upset with the fact that that nigga one day, I could have been a homie, like an active homie. You feel me? And instead of going and running in my car to go get this phone, you feel me, to have some kind of defense on my behalf that I was not hostile, but I was addressing something that he had said to me pertaining to my character, which was an assassination. And I wanted some clarification. So I need my phone, so blood can't say he punked the Inglewood nigga for the stank team, not Money Mall Deuce. I'll die before I ever break any code of conduct, be punked, robbed, or any of that. You heard me? For the simple fact that I would never do that to nobody else. Now, if I was out here getting dirty and banging and doing all that on my mama, bring it. I deserve it. But I'm trying to be a father for my motherfucking kids, blood, so you lucky I ain't knocked your ass out. I'd use this sanity I'm going through, all I'm going through right now, and your monkey ass that crossed me, you weirdo. That's what upsetted me though. I'm gonna break you down through the process, cause I'm venting right now, you feel me? I'm venting. I'm sitting in the park on a Sunday afternoon, me and the crew just jamming the oldie too, sipping on a cold bottle of OJ. If you're not on drugs, how have you been up for 3 days? Hey, it was me. If I'm not on drugs, how have I been up for 3 days? Y'all ready for this? Hello, my name is Frank Antoine Lewis. And at the age of 14 years old, I was incarcerated for a couple of different horrific crimes. These horrific crimes resulted in me being incarcerated for 10 years and 9 months from the age of 14 to 24 in what is called the California Youth Correctional Facility, a branch off of the California Justice Department state system. And the mission of the California Youth Authority was to rehabilitate the juvenile offenders from the state of California, starting from the border passage of San Diego to the end of the beaches of Ventura. And these here, how do I say? These here, policies, procedures, regulations, rules, and treatment and training, counseling groups, psychodynamic therapy, behavior reports, annual review hearings, all of these techniques were used to do what I accomplished, yo. You hear me? I don't want to brag, boast, or what that shit called? Toot my own horn, blood. But according to the numbers, which are calculated through what is called a recidivism rate in the state, not only in the state of California, in the United States of America, the criminal actions of a I'm sorry, I just see somebody that's staring at me really hard, you feel me? I'm not getting lost at what I'm talking about. I'm explaining what the system of the California Youth Authority's functions are. But I just get real leery when I see a car stop and park and become over observant of me sitting here solo. You feel me? There's a large family there. Looks like what we have is a Hispanic birthday party. Get a little zoom in on there with these. They tell me this is the type of the life phone you want to have and you do any good videos. So I got the type of the life phone. So sometimes, you know, well, I guess I could do this. Huh? Well, I can describe it. It's a lot of old. Oh, let's see, he's getting out the car. It's an older Hispanic gentleman with a cake that lets me know he's part of the party. You feel me? That's what's wrong with drugs, because drugs result in delusional episodes, which result in harmful reactions. There is a female over here so beautiful, yo. It's like, I know that's not what God wants for me right now, because I really have plans that I'm not going to put out there yet. Oh, she is black. Hey, thank y'all for allowing me to vent, yo. For real. Now I'm going to hit this black and mild a couple times to see what I could do to get in her life. Or make video number 2. I'll go and make it video number 2 and demonstrate my strength of beauty. I'm gonna get a good shot of her. I think I gotta stop this video to read. I'm gonna figure it out though and show you what I'm passing up in order to try to pierce one of y'all's soul and save y'all from being like this buster in that place.